Hey, what's up everyone? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this video we're looking at a custom I did which is kind of out of the ordinary for me. I was bored the other day and I happened to have an Amiibo of Link lying around, so I decided to repaint him and articulate him to make him kind of a super Amiibo. I just did it for the heck of it, so I'm going to throw it up on eBay. So if you guys are interested in that, you can bid on it if you want to. I don't normally put customs on eBay, since it's only a commission type thing, but I figure what the heck, I might as well do that. So as far as the articulation goes, I added a neck joint so he can now look up and down, and you can rotate the head around. So you've got basically full articulation in the head. You've got an elbow hinge and a swivel, so you've got a bicep swivel, an elbow hinge, and a forearm swivel, and you've got that on both sides, so you can finally bring the shield away from his face if you want to. Put him in some new poses that way. A little bit more exciting. And then I added articulation in his hip underneath his skirt. So there's a ball peg and a hinge in there and a swivel, so you can move him around a little bit. Obviously you're limited to a degree of what you can do just based on the sculpt, because I didn't want to resculpt the whole thing. But now, instead of having him hunkered over so much, which you can do if you want to, you can get him upright a little bit more so you can see some of the figure, make it look like he's doing his spinning attack or something like that. So there's just a little bit more fun to the figure. And this is the original one. That's the pose he's stuck in, which I thought, I mean, yeah, I know why they use that pose, but he's looking down. You can't really see his face. It's just kind of blah. Now you can pose him however you want to. And then as far as the repaint goes, I left the trunks alone, or the tan parts of the trunks, and I repainted the boots, so they have two different shades of brown now instead of just the one, and they have the little buckles painted. You can see I painted in the embossed details there. I repainted the tunic altogether because I didn't like the neon green that they used. It's a little bit too, it looked like a little plasticky to me, so I used a slightly darker green, a little bit less yellow in that green, and then I repainted all of the chainmail to actually be a really nice metallic silver rather than this almost non-metallic gray. I repainted the blue on the gauntlets. I repainted all of the straps to have a couple different tones of brown. I repainted all of the buckles and buttons and things. Did the pouch buttons. So he's got a little bit more detail in there. I repainted the gold on the scabbard, and I repainted the eyes because he was only looking off to the side before, which obviously if it's fine in this pose, but if you're going to articulate the head, then you need to be able to have him looking where he's going. So I redid that, and of course I added all of the little detail with the stitch work and everything like that. So now he's just a little bit nicer. He's got a little bit of a better paint job and definitely better articulation since he had none before. So now we've got the swivels and the hinges at the bicep and the forearm. Again, the ball peg, hinge, and swivel in the hip, and the head, which I think is the most important one. You can make him look down, look up, rotate that head around, and now you've actually got some posability for him. So I think a Zelda fan would definitely like to have this figure. If I collected the Amiibos, I'd be keeping it for myself for sure, but this was just kind of a little fun project I did for the heck of it. So that's all. Just wanted to show you guys that because I know a lot of you guys are into Smash, and I thought you guys might appreciate looking at the Amiibo that I made. So there it is, guys. Thanks for watching. Check out the eBay auction. I'll put the link in the description if you are interested in it, and make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can see my upcoming figure reviews, custom figures, and other good stuff. And in the meantime, keep collecting.